What if the universe holds secrets that change everything we know about ourselves? Imagine peering into a cosmos so vast, it defies imagination, where every star tells a story. This is a journey through some of the most astonishing space facts, drawn from the insight of astrophysicist Brian Cox. We'll explore galaxies beyond count, black holes that twist reality, and the possibility of life on distant worlds. Welcome to Before the Light. Let's take those first steps together into this incredible universe, ready to uncover its mysteries one by one. Let's take a closer look at something truly fascinating: black holes. Start with a star, much bigger and heavier than our sun, living out its final days. When it uses up all its fuel, gravity steps in and begins to squeeze it tightly. For the largest stars, this squeezing doesn't stop. It crushes them down to what scientists believe is an incredibly tiny, infinitely dense point. Around this point, there's a special boundary called the event horizon. Think of it like a one-way door. Once you pass through, even light can't get out. It's a strange place where the rules of time and space change. Imagine time as a river. Outside, it flows normally, but inside the event horizon, it's like that river pulls you straight toward the center, called the singularity. It's similar to how we can't avoid moving toward tomorrow. Once you're in, that's your unavoidable future. But the story gets even more exciting. We've managed to capture pictures of these mysterious objects using powerful radio telescopes. One is Sagittarius A star, sitting at the heart of our Milky Way with a mass equal to 6 million suns packed into a tiny space. Then there's another in the galaxy M87, located 55 million light-years away, a giant with about 6 billion times the sun's mass. What we see in these images is something called an accretion disk, a flat spinning ring of gas and dust orbiting the black hole at incredible speeds, glowing brightly with radiation. This disk's light bends around the black hole in a curve, just as Albert Einstein predicted back in 1915 with his theory of relativity. It took until just a few years ago to get our first real look, and the images match his predictions perfectly. It's like a window into a world we once only dreamed of, showing how science can turn imagination into reality. Doesn't that make you curious about what else is out there? Let's think about the future now. What if humanity could stretch beyond Earth? The idea of expanding our civilization into space starts to feel real when we look at places like Mars. Once a world with oceans and rivers 3.8 billion years ago, it still holds water, likely as ice, and possibly even liquid pockets beneath the surface. With minerals and resources waiting to be used, Mars stands out as a promising spot, far friendlier than Venus's scorching 400-degree heat or the gas giants like Jupiter. Reusable rockets from companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are changing the game, making space travel more affordable and turning what once seemed like science fiction into a practical step. This isn't just about exploration, it's about living and working off-planet. Near-Earth orbit is already a bustling hub with communication satellites, weather systems, and GPS, a multi-billion-dollar industry. The next move could be to use space for heavy industry, preserving Earth as a residential zone while tapping into the vast resources above us. Think of the asteroid belt. There's enough metal to build a skyscraper 800 stories tall, covering the planet if we wanted. The sun's energy and these materials offer a future where we expand outward, not just upward. With no new frontiers left on Earth, moving to Mars could be the natural next chapter for our civilization. Let's turn our thoughts to Mars and a question that sparks the imagination. Could life have existed there? Picture this planet 3.8 to 4 billion years ago, with oceans, rivers, and hydrothermal vent systems bubbling on the ocean floors, much like early Earth. That water isn't all gone. Ice covers parts of Mars today, and there might even be liquid pockets hidden beneath the surface. These conditions mirror the ones where life began on our planet, where geochemistry turned into biochemistry almost as soon as Earth cooled down. The process started with simple carbon molecules forming complex structures in the oceans, driven by temperature shifts and chemical gradients. Given that life emerged here so quickly, it feels plausible it could have happened on Mars too. Europa, a moon of Jupiter, has similar conditions today, with liquid water beneath its ice. The idea isn't far-fetched. Life seems to be a natural outcome of the right chemistry. Mars had those same ingredients billions of years ago, and finding evidence of past life, maybe microbes preserved in ancient rocks, could confirm this. It's one of the great challenges ahead, a chance to see if life's story repeats across the solar system. What would it mean if we found it? Take a moment to think about that possibility. Could life be thriving beyond our planet? Start with the Milky Way, home to 200 billion stars, most of which host planetary systems. Estimates suggest around 20 billion of these planets might be Earth-like, with the right conditions to support life, places where liquid water could exist. Beyond our galaxy, trillions more stars sparkle across the universe, each a potential cradle for life. The idea gains strength when we look at how life began here. Earth formed as a barren rock, but within a few 100 million years, signs of life appeared, sparked by geochemistry turning into biochemistry in the ocean's warm, chemical-rich waters. This process hints that life might not be a fluke. If the right mix of temperature, acidity, and minerals can spark life on Earth, the same could happen elsewhere, on Mars with its ancient oceans, or Europa where liquid water hides beneath ice. The discovery of thousands of exoplanets, some in habitable zones, adds to the possibility. It's not just a dream, it's a question science is eager to answer. Finding oxygen or other life signs in an alien atmosphere could be the clue we need. So what do you think? Could we be sharing the cosmos with other living worlds? Let's shift our focus to a fascinating idea about how our solar system came to be, the grand Tack theory. Imagine the early days when planets were forming from a disk of dust and gas around the young sun. Giant planets like Jupiter and Saturn played a key role. Jupiter, a massive gas giant, likely formed far out and then migrated inward, swinging close to where Mars orbits today. This movement cleared away much of the material around Mars, possibly explaining why it's smaller than Earth or Venus. But the story doesn't stop there. Saturn, following behind, interacted with Jupiter, and their gravitational dance pulled both planets back outward to their current positions. This back-and-forth motion shaped our solar system's layout: 4 rocky planets close to the Sun and 4 gas giants beyond. Computer models show this rare event isn't common, suggesting our setup might be a lucky break. The idea hinges on how Jupiter's inward trek scooped up dust, while Saturn's pull reversed the trend, leaving us with the stable system we know. It's a reminder of how delicate and unique our cosmic neighborhood might be. Let's end our journey with a big question. What does it all mean? Start by seeing ourselves as small, finite beings made of clusters of atoms forged in the hearts of long-dead stars. These atoms came together over billions of years, forming the building blocks of life on Earth. The universe began with the Big Bang, a highly ordered state 13.8 billion years ago. And since then, it's been moving toward disorder, guided by the second law of thermodynamics. Within this decay, something remarkable happens. Complexity emerges for a brief time, stars ignite, planets form, and life arises, including us with the ability to think, feel, and explore. This existence isn't forever. The laws of physics rule out immortality. Our bodies and minds are temporary structures, destined to break apart as the universe continues its journey toward chaos. Yet that brevity makes it special. The physics of the cosmos from that ordered beginning naturally allows for this window of complexity, galaxies, life, and civilizations like ours. It's a fleeting moment in a possibly infinite timeline where the ingredients of our bodies, assembled from stellar furnaces, gain consciousness. This suggests the meaning might lie in being part of that process, existing to observe and understand this magnificent universe. Consider how rare this is. The grand Tack theory hints our solar system's stability, with its rocky planets and gas giants, might be a fluke, giving Earth the conditions for life to thrive for billions of years. That stability allowed complexity to reach the point where we can ask these questions. In the far future, when no structures remain, this moment of awareness will be gone. So, what more could we want? The fact that we're here, made of stardust, able to marvel at the cosmos, feels like enough. It invites us to cherish this time and keep exploring. As we wrap up, let's bring this wonder into our community. Share your thoughts in the comments. What does the universe's story mean to you? Like this video if it sparked your curiosity, and subscribe to Before the Light to join more journeys like this. Together, let's keep the conversation going and uncover even more cosmic mysteries. Your voice matters in this exploration.